Hello everyone, this is Patricia. Welcome back. I want to welcome all my subscribers. I have new subscribers and I'd like to thank you for subscribing to the channel. I look forward to viewing your channels and I'm truly grateful for everyone that takes the time to join me in my videos. Today we're going to be making a mold, a jar, and I'm using a jar mold with leaf details in it, you can see, and it's a small jar. We're going to be using resin today, epoxy, and we're also going to be using some gold leaf. I have purchased this box, this brand, and it only has gold leaf, but this is the package that it came in, and these are the little small packages, and it has 12 colors. We're going to have rose gold, antique silver, black, pink, fuchsia pink, strong red, purple, K gold, peach purple, silver, blue, and green. Now, out of our colors, I've chosen the rose gold, the antique silver, and green. And I've already started with just putting a little bit on one side, on one spot of the rose gold leaf. And this is what we're going to be doing. Just going around, filling in spots with different colors randomly, no rhyme or reason with it. Just trying to bring out something pretty in it. And we're going to also tint our resin with gemstone citrine. Now this is a sample I received from some resin I purchased a while back, and we're just going to be adding a few drops to give it a hint of color. So give me a minute, I'll be back, and I will have started on going around our mold with the gold leaf, and hopefully we can just pour and go from there. See you in a few. Now I'm back. I'm going to show you what I'm doing. This is the first time I've ever used gold leaf on anything, and what other than the little flakes that are in the little jars. So I'm just going to go tear off little pieces and put them where I think they would look good. I'm just going to finish this one in. And I hate that it sticks so fast. I don't want it to be in this spot, but we're just going to go with it right there. Lay that down. Try to finish filling this spot in. I don't think I can actually get that up, but I'm not going to make a big deal of it right now. I'll clean it up as we're going. Take a brush, one of my paint brushes, and just rub it in, burnish it in good. And hopefully I can continue without making too many mistakes. And I might just leave it and just let it flow randomly. We'll see. We'll see what it looks like. And if it looks too bad, I'll definitely clean it up. But that's what my intentions are. As soon as I'm completed, I will return. We'll get started with mixing our resin, pour it, and then we will let it cure. See you in a few minutes. I am finished with putting my gold leaf in. That's the lid. And I just randomly placed it around in the jar. I'm going to add maybe 1 or 2 drops. I don't want it overpowering. First I've got to open it because I've never used it. Okay. Didn't open it enough. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, not too much. That's my part A. I'm going to add my part B. I'm going to get it all stirred up. And then after that, I'll come back and then we'll pour. I always mark my cups because with my eyesight, it's not that great. Okay, when I'm done mixing, I will be back. Okay, I hope this 7 ounces will be more than enough. I'm going to start out slowly. Work it in. I did spray with alcohol. Now give it another squirt. One more. Okay, top it off. Gotta get my mold in the right spot to level it off. My floors are not level, and that is one heck of a thing to have to deal with. Gonna get a popsicle stick, put under the end. There we go. Now last, and spray down in that hole again. Get it all around the sides. And we'll pour. Make sure there's no bubbles. Nope, we don't have any. And some of the leaf coming off. This was a hectic job for me because I didn't have control of what I was doing. The leaf, the gold leaf was just flying everywhere. But hopefully in time, I get used to using it, things will be better. I'm going to take the popsicle stick and go around the sides and the insides. One more. I pray everybody's doing well, mentally, physically. There's so much going on right now that, a lot of people are suffering from anxiety and depression. And on Monday nights, we have prayer night. A group of us from the church have been praying together for 8 years or more, some longer than that, but I've only been in the group for 8 years. And my gosh, it's so many devastating things and needs that people are crying out to the Lord for. And last night was really a powerful prayer night because it was so heavy, so heavy, with the war, illnesses, deaths. It's like, oh my gosh. So, if I may, and if you don't have a problem with it, I'm asking for prayers for myself to be able to continue on praying on behalf of others, being able to go to God with a clean and cheerful heart, right spirit and mind. Just for him to hear, he already knows before we come to him. And I am a firm believer that we serve a living God. And that if you truly seek him, he will answer our prayers in one way or another. It may not always be what we want or expect, but God has no favorites. He loves us all. Okay, I have just a tidbit left. I don't even think it's really worth trying to start anything with it. I had a little drip there. But then again, I may have something close by that I can put that little bit in and turn my air purifier up. Make sure we got more than enough. So, with this, I am going to graciously pause the video. When this is cured, we'll come back. I'm just looking for something pleasant. It doesn't have to be perfect. I just want it to be beautiful in my eyes and hopefully yours. And I won't feel I wasted time or resin. I'll see you soon. Okay, our part has cured. I had to put it in my heater to try to speed it up a little bit. And unfortunately, there was an accident. Someone bumped my table, which caused the alcohol bottle to fall over into the lid. So I'm just, at this point, just trying to make sure that this is done and see how it turns out and just be done with it. Oh, this is nice. Look at that. And I'm so glad that I didn't really do too much with the foil as far as being carefully placing. I'm so glad that my inexperience turned out so beautifully. I don't see not one, well, just a real teeny air bubble right here. Probably can't see it, it's so minute, but otherwise, this is gorgeous. I like it. Okay, now let's do the lid. And this is where I'm going to have problems, I see, because some of the resin. Let's see, how am I going to do this? If I can roll it back just a little bit. Grab with my nails, and I trim my nails, and they're so short now I can barely pull it. I don't want to tear the mold. So what I'm trying to do is just get a hold to it. See if I can just lift it up all the way around. Oh, that stabbed me. I had a piece of random resin there. Okay, it was on the edge. I'm praying and hoping that we have no air bubbles, that everything turns out beautifully. Oh, and I do have a bubble. And I'm not going to blame it on the accident. I'm going to think that it was more or less. But look, the outside of it is gorgeous. Not one bubble. Not a one. And this one, the two here, what I'm thinking, I will use some UV, fill those in, and that should do the trick. Now this is a little bump here. It was probably from where the resin was hit, and since it was already in the curing stage, it left that imprint there. And there's a bubble, two little tiny bubbles. But I like this. There is some roughness, and I'm going to take my trimmer and go around. I don't want to scratch it, so I'm trying to do it without causing any damage to it. That is gorgeous. I like this. So the second attempt, I'm going to just make sure I don't have any fans blowing or my air purifier on, because that extra air movement for trying to make sure everything was okay as far as the resins, smells and things. Okay. So let's see here. I have a piece of tape, and I mean, I know this isn't perfect, but what I'm going to do is get some of my UV tape and block it off. So that I can fill that in with the UV resin. And where did it go? Well, maybe I can try to do it without all of that extra. Just hold it up a little bit and see. Tell you what, I'll be back. I am going to look for my UV flashlight, because we don't want to pull out the big bulky dad. I'll be right back. Okie dokie, this is the end of the video. I went around the jar with gold paint, marker paint top. I'm really not liking the top now. I thought it would give it something, but it's not really doing it for me. But, you know, that's how that goes. And I did the same thing with the lid. Went around the edge of it. and just took a little smaller paint pen and went around this portion up at the top. And one thing I did truly notice once I got to look at it, there's a million bubbles right there. I guess you can see it. First, I didn't really pay any attention to it. I thought that was the gold foil, but it's not. I did take a little of the UV resin just to fill the holes in. I didn't sand that down though. So I just really wanted to show you what the end part looks like. And this is the little mold that I had, and I've had it for a while. I poured the rest of the resin in there, and I think that gave it something. That's cute. I truly like that. I think next time I pour this, I'm going to do half and half. Half polyester and half polyester, Lord, half polyurethane and half epoxy. So thank you for joining me today, and I hope you got something out of the video. You liked it. If you did, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, share the video, and if you haven't subscribed yet, I would truly appreciate it if you did. I'll take some parting shots, and that will be the end of the video. Take care, be safe, keep that mind free, and be focused on necessary things. Necessary things. Take care. Bye-bye.